So how would you describe a government that uses its intelligence agencies and its law enforcement capacity to settle scores on behalf of the head politician? Would that be an American system or a third world system? Well, the Biden administration has just been caught spying on journalists in an effort to intimidate them out of reporting on Joe Biden's daughter's diary. That's true. And they've used Apple and Google to do it. Apple and Google have acknowledged for about 3 months, from December of 2020 to March of 2021, the DOJ issued them several subpoenas. The DOJ was seeking sensitive information of journalists employed by Project Veritas, which had dared to report on Ashley Biden's diary. Now, the company noted that the DOJ, quote, compelled Apple and Google not to disclose that they were providing the individual's private data to the government. This seems illegal. It's completely immoral. Talk about an abuse of power. Harmeet Dhillon would know. She's this country's premier civil rights attorney and CEO of the Center for American Liberty. She joins us tonight. Harmeet, how can this be allowed to happen?
Well, it shouldn't be, Tucker. Thanks for asking me about this. Not only does it seem illegal, it actually is illegal. And we have learned that not only has the United States Department of Justice illegally been spying on our client, Project Veritas, through the two companies that you mentioned, Apple and Google, but Microsoft itself voluntarily a few weeks ago told us, after threatening to go to court to expose the DOJ doing the same thing to them, the DOJ finally backed down and told us that they sought 7 warrants from different judges in the Southern District of New York to spy on Project Veritas's emails. To date, it looks like Project Veritas has been spied on to the tune of 200,000 emails that the DOJ secretly collected, and by the way, also did not tell a federal judge who is overseeing the seizure of our clients' materials from journalists who worked on that Ashley Biden story, which, by the way, Project Veritas never even ran with it. And so what the DOJ has done is weaponized the DOJ to spy on a journalist, all for the purposes of simply providing some cover for the Biden family and persecuting and intimidating all journalists in the United States against reporting on these issues. And this is protected by the Constitution. And so we filed a motion to get these materials back from the DOJ. So as you mentioned, Tucker, this is a violation of the Fourth Amendment. It's a violation of common law that protects journalists in the United States. It's a violation of the Federal Privacy Protection Act. And it's also a violation of the DOJ's own guidelines, Tucker. So this is shocking, and I hope that the DOJ is called on account for this and that our client gets their property back.
Department of Justice is huge. There are good people who work there, a lot of smart people who work there. You'd think that someone be moved to resign from their jobs in principle when they see DOJ being used to protect the Biden family from embarrassment. Like, that's too much. Has anyone resigned from DOJ over this?
Not only have they not resigned, but we only learned about this over a year and a half after it occurred, Tucker. So several federal magistrate judges were applied to for these different warrants. I believe the DOJ repeatedly lied to these judges. They did not disclose the circumstances that Project Veritas are journalists. They did not disclose the circumstances that there was indeed no threat of Project Veritas destroying evidence. So it is both the subpoenas and the gag orders under 2705B that are outrageous here. And so, by the way, if they're doing this to Project Veritas, you better believe they're probably doing this to other journalists in America who don't know about it because of these gag orders that, frankly, these federal magistrate judges should also have been asking questions before they began blithely rubber stamping all of these requests from the United States Department of Justice, all at the behest of Democrat-connected lawyers for the Biden family.
This is why I include obscenities in every text I send, because I can't wait for the New York Times to have to print them once they're leaked. Not kidding. Harmeet Dhillon, great to see you.
Thank you, Tucker.
Thanks so much.